So, Khalid dropped this album this past Friday. It is a 16-track album. During that last 50 minutes, we have already reacted to 2 singles that came out, In Plain Sight and Out of Body. Both great songs. In Plain Sight, love it. Out of Body, a little bit of a surprise. I thought we were singing in the house world for a sec, but it went more for a was it like reggae sound? I'm drawing a blank now at the moment, but we'll get to listen to the track again, and we'll vibe when we get there. Yeah, just I was looking forward to this album. I've been reacting to Khalid's album. I've been present. I've been there since early on in his career. I really got into the first album that I really got into. Take a second. Was Free Spirit. That's really the one that really got me as a fan. And yeah. Then I reacted to Sincere, the deluxe version of Sincere. Yes. And then After the Sun Goes Down just came out. So that's what we're covering today. After the Sun Goes Down. Yeah, Khalid got outed, but he is taking advantage. I mean, I think that's what happened. It kind of there's an expression in French where we say un mal pour un bien, like a good thing for a bad thing, where it sucks that he got outed not on his terms. That should not happen to anyone. But he is definitely making the best of it, and it's like it freed him to really tap into a level of artistry that I think was bound to happen at some point or another. So we're finally getting it. Not the we. Spaz, do you speak French? Maybe. I've been waiting to check this out with you because you got me into him. I'm happy because his music is great. His music is so much fun. But yeah, so I'm happy that he is he's taking advantage of, or he's twisting it in a way that he owns it, and he's able to really put out the art that is true to him, or at least it feels really, really authentic. So yeah, that being said, I'm really excited to get into the album. The only French I have are fries. Yeah, no, I get it. I am, if you didn't know, fully bilingual. Actually, French is my mother tongue, and English is my second language, but I started learning it when I was 7 because my family's half. It just took a couple of years before I got into English, but that's it. Anyway, okay, let's go. After the Sun Goes Down with the first track, Medicine. Okay, a bit more of a soulful moment. Both of us in this room, what is a man supposed to do when your lips are over me? Medicine. Okay. Both of us in this room, what is a man supposed to do? Hey. Don't do any narcotics. Love sick from breathing your toxins. Want me, then baby you got it. And I'll be yours. They say to worry about trouble. They don't know about me and my lover. Down bad and I don't need another one. Okay. I think we got a situation. The two of our bodies getting too complacent. You got me feeling stimulations I've never felt. Hey. Almost kind of like I almost want to think in a 90s hip-hop throwback. Like hip-hop sound-ish. I never would guess that I would be waiting at your door. I never predicted. So what could you blame me for? I think we got a situation. The two of our bodies getting too complacent. You got me feeling stimulations I've never felt.
supposed to do when your lips all over me. Medicine, medicine. Both of us together. What is a man supposed to do? Baby, you're my remedy. Medicine, medicine.
Okay, we're getting a kind of a chill start. Because I know it's going to build up. I know we're going to have great moments in this album. But this is a great like introduction to like the vibe of the album. Okay. We're kind of getting like glitches in the sound, which is going to lead into the electronic side of the album, maybe? Okay. And then we get In Plain Sight, which is much more of a dance element. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, did not expect this start as well, but this is a bit more of a classic kind of Khalid sound. Very, you know, like R&B oriented, very like kind of beat and vibey. Although there's a certain like, I almost want to say like a groove to it that's a little like different than the past stuff that he's put out. Like I feel like a lot of the projects were like very clean cut. This one was a little messy ish. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like we're gonna get a lot of that in the album, like playing around with the messiness, which is gonna be a whole vibe because I mean it just fits the aesthetic of the album cover as well. So it's also giving some free spirit vibes. Yeah, exactly, with a bit of sincere sprinkled. I agree. Yeah, throwbacks to the other projects. That's more of a traditional sound that we get from Khalid. I was about to say the very expected sound. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the glitches are kind of like the hint at like a switch up in the sound. And now we're jumping into In Plain Sight, which is very different for Khalid as opposed to everything else we've listened to before. So, okay, let's go. And Khalid, let's bop for a minute. Because obviously my reaction is posted from the first time listening to it, but...
Got so much to tell you, cause something ain't right. Should've saw it coming. In plain sight, the lies that you sell me, the seed in your eyes. Should've saw it coming. Busted tea about him, said he was just a friend. If it's coincidence, baby, okay. Why's he messaging? Flirting with you again.
Oh, so our buddies were getting complacent a little bit before. Now, bad news.
Then leave the keys on your way out. Oh, I got so much to tell you, cause something ain't right. Should've saw it coming. In plain sight, the lies that you sell me, the seed in your eyes. Should've saw it coming. In plain sight, you take me for a ride. You ain't got no shame. Tell me who do I blame when you look me in my face, baby.
It's crazy how such a song about like cheating is twisted in such a bop.
He was inside our space, baby. Even want my code. He can keep that shit. If you're the type to sneak around, then leave the keys on your way out. Oh, I got so much to tell you, cause something ain't right. Should've saw it coming.
It's such a cool production, and I love it. The bass line is impeccable. It does, I agree. And now we get the breakdown. I want to see if it's gonna like carry over and we're gonna have a flow into the next track. Okay, but let's see. Okay, I mean it does fit the vibe of the next track. It's called Nah.
Well, what's the benefit? The way you cling onto me, I'm not into it. Not really feeling it. It's like we've been here before. What is happening? You must be out of your mind now. I gotta put you in time out. Thinking you can make it over there and back. I'll be okay with that. Should I go find somebody?
It's a bit like almost like a Miami Vice type of vibe.
I'm through. Oh, you and I are different, not one in the same. So let me take a step back. Your place to begins. Like nah. Putting up with you is walking on a tightrope. Now you got me tripping, that's another cycle. Think I better leave right now. Like nah.
I agree.
Do it all with him, but that's not how I roll. Back at the door waiting for your arrival. Back to the streets like nah.
Back to the streets. Damn.
I can't relax when I fall into your trap. Always coming back. Remorse, a decision attracts my intuition.
Ooh, great vocal layering though.
So done with your ass. Should I go find somebody new? Away from the abuse. I'm tired, I'm through. You and I are different, not one in the same. So let me take a step back. Your place to begin.
He almost said like stupid, like in a British way. Which is really interesting.
Now you got me tripping, that's another cycle. Think I better leave right now.
You know, I would have totally seen JoJo on this track as a feature. Wait, this song has a VR music video? Which one? Like this one? Okay. We're getting a chill vibe. I feel like we're, just like grooving for now. I feel like we're gonna have a bit more of an up and down situation a little later in the album, but this is almost like I was saying Miami Vice, which I almost said Miami Mice. Because tonight's been all about that, me just messing up the names, but yeah, kind of like that, like summer feel, very hot in the sun, just like but also, so imagine like it's a hot summer day, but you're done with their ass, you're like so over it, you're like just get out, I don't want to deal with it right now, just get out. I forgot about that weird sounding electric guitar synth. Yeah, there's definitely like a... Let me... Hold on. No. Stop doing that because I mess it up. Yeah. Like a... Yeah, something like that in the back. Almost like bubbly. It sounds like a bubble. It's honestly, as far as I'm concerned, this is a good track. Effects or something at the end. Oh, at the end. Hold on. Oh, maybe that was too at the end. Oh, the... I can't do it. It's so high. Yeah, something like that. Wow, that... No, that's not a good idea. That is kind of one of those like 90s synths. I think Bruno Mars has used quite a few of them. It's not as anyway, yeah, no, I see what you mean. Okay, and then that leads us into impulsive.
Scandalous, why is
Okay.
it always us?
We have a Morse code playing in the back.
Faded love, don't wanna say too much, but there's something underneath. I'm not overthinking, Just your intuition, find meaning some living. So tell me you're with it. I know you don't
Oh, I
see
love this
it
free
yet, but I'm
chorus.
what you're missing. No wasting time. Cause I like to be impulsive, pulling your body closer.
Hey.
Tugging on all your strings. You got just what I need.
Okay.
To keep me guessing. Only want your attention. Attention that's in between. You got just what I need. You got just what I need. All I need is so impulsive.
Ooh, I really like this.
What I need. All I need is so impulsive. So impulsive. And I knew it from the moment that I saw you, that I caught you. You were dancing with your best friend at the nightclub. You performing like there's no one watching. Like a flower in a garden, I approach you from the corner. Tell your best friend that you're going with me tonight. I'm not over.
Damn, okay.
Just your intuition, finding some living. So
He's like, you better join me now or it's not gonna happen. Like, think about it now. Make a decision.
Cause I like to be impulsive, pulling your body closer, tugging on all your strings. You got just what I need. You like to keep me guessing. Only want your attention, attention that's in between. You got just what I need. You got just what I need.
Ooh, the background vocals are great. Yeah. What is this Morse code playing in the back? I feel like it could be interpreted as something. I'm terrible. I don't know Morse code, but I feel like you meant something potentially. Who knows? But what a great track! I really like the vibe of it. It almost feels like you're at a dance club, but it's not, like later in the hours where they stop playing the electronic music and they're like turning more towards like the R&B kind of like reggae music in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Oh, that was a cool one. And I love the idea of the impulsiveness. I mean, it's not great, it's not healthy, but I love the idea for the song. So that was a nice little track, just like vibing for a moment. Hey, Ty Trippin. You actually perfect. The Streamlabs just operated right in time. There's a link you can join. It's on my Discord server. There's a channel called Your Requests, and you can drop it in there, in the form there. Look at him with the ad libs, like Bob Curly. Get it, sir. Yes. I mean, but here's the thing about Khalid. He's always been great with vocals, like the stacking, the layering, the harmonies, the ad libs, just going off, the runs, the riffs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are currently covering Khalid's album. We just started it, so we're gonna finish the album first at least. There's, I think we're 4 tracks in out of 16. And then I'll be getting into special requests. So it'll be later this evening. But yeah, we're at the beginning of that project that I'm currently covering. All right. Which now brings us into Out of Body. So that makes sense, like visually speaking, because I saw the music video. It's posted as like exclusive content for my YouTube members and Twitch subs. So in the music, oh my god, I remember watching the music video, and I was like, there was so much tension between Khalid and the other protagonist that I was like, I feel like it's inappropriate for me to be there. So much tension. But now that makes sense, because the impulsive is like kind of like, hey, we're together in a club, we're leaving, it's now or never. And then the out of body is like having that out of body experience when the person followed and decided to, yes, I'm gonna come with you. Oh, it wasn't reggaeton. What did I say earlier? Anyway, this kind of Bollywood feel to the track. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Dark Child.
Now I'm haunting you. It's too ridiculous. How bad I'm wanting you. Way too gone up the deep end. No, I can't swim, but I still die for you. Sun goes down.
That part is so good.
East End, but it still shines for you. Stay right there, don't you leave yet. All my secrets, wanna share it all for you. Way too gone up the deep end. No, I can't swim, but I still fall for you. Come on now, let's get it started. You wanna, and I'm about it. Man, wanna, smoking exotic, blowing my mind out. So out of body. Come on now, let's get it started. Let's get it started. You wanna, and I'm about it. And I'm about it.
Once again, this definitely reminds me of the It was Slave for You by Britney Spears. That's what it reminded me of.
I wouldn't wanna share with anybody else. Now that we're alone, I want you to myself. No one has to know it's only you and I. The place your lips could go.
Yes, Meets Buttons by Ira. Yes, yeah, I think I even said that in my initial reaction video.
Sun goes down in the evening.
Definitely like Pussycat Dolls. Tinted.
Don't you leave yet? All my secrets, wanna share it all for you. Way too gone at the deep end. No, I can't swim, but I still fall for you. Come on now, let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Like this is what I want to hear at 2 a.m. in the club.
And I'm about it. And I'm about it. Wanna, smoking exotic. Blowing my mind out. So out of body. Oh, you're blowing my mind. Let's get it started.
With the ad-libs. Hey. I don't know what instrument that is, but it's giving that like snake flute type of influence. It's a great track. It's a great track. I really had a great time listening to it the first time, and I've definitely gone back to listen to it a couple of times. If you want to see the full reaction, it's available on my YouTube channel as well. But yeah, now I'm getting a sense of like a bit of a storyline that we're having in the album. Right? That relationship not going so well, and then like, hey, I caught cheating. Okay, now we're kind of turning to other people, random, you know, for just the excitement of the moment. And now we head over to Please Don't Call 333. What is 333?
You can dial 333. Please don't call. 4 shots in, now you're on the phone.
Whoa!
So baby, if you need me, you can reach me at 333. Please don't call. 5 shots in, now you're on the bar.
What is
what? So baby, if you need me, you can reach me at. You think I'm the type, even on your sober days, when you say that you call. You think I'm the type that's gonna just sit and wait, but I waited too long. You know I can't deal with that bullshit.
Hey, okay.
You can dial 333. Please don't call. 4 shots in, now you're on the phone. I know how you get off that Patron. So baby, if you need me, you can.
I love the production on it.
Please don't call. 5 shots in, now you're on the bar. I ain't tryna worry about you tomorrow. So baby, if you need me, you can reach me. Another day, new club, another dude in your section. Tryna get your attention, but he don't know your intention.
Okay.
Selling dreams, fantasies, like the web that you rented. All that paper you spending. How you live, how you living.
Damn, okay.
You know I can't deal with that bullshit. So I'm sending you a number you can hit. You can dial 333. Please don't call. 4 shots in, now you're on the phone. I know how you get off that Patron. So baby, if you need me, you can reach
Okay, I think it makes sense now. I understand what it means. Hey.
Please don't call. 4 shots in, now you on the phone. I know how you get off that Patron. So baby, if you need me, you can reach me at 333. Please don't call. 5 shots in, now you on the bar. I ain't tryna worry about you.
Love the rhythm on it.
If you need me, you can reach me at.
Okay, so here's what it is. So yes, 333 is, oh my god, it's bad we're aligned, because I was about to say there's one Tinashe album called 333. Amazing album, by the way. But it is the Angel Eyes, but it's also another way. I was googling on another screen very quickly. It's an angel number that symbolizes creativity, communication, good luck, and growth. So, that being said, I think from what I understand from the track, essentially what it's saying is, if you want me, call 333 as in good luck trying to reach me. Don't call me directly. Like, just do whatever you want to do, but good luck without me. 4 shots in, now you're on the phone. I know how you get off that Patron. Like, the habit of going back and always calling your exes because you want them back when you're drunk only, because you can't obviously have that sober conversation. So if you need me, you can reach me at good luck trying to reach me, 333. I think I cracked the code and that's what it means. Not that it was a difficult code, but because the rest of it, it's like, hey, you're just wasting your time. You're getting drunk and you're trying to hook up with other people and pretend that you have that rich life. Yeah. Yeah. But that was a great track. That's give me whiplash at the beginning, but now I kind of get it now. I randomly want to listen to it. Yeah, 3 see this if I like you taste. Thank you. Likewise. So yeah, I think that's what it means, if that makes sense. All right, let's move on to Tank Top. Damn. Okay.
Trying to get to know ya.
Okay.
Let's cut the small talking all of the sort. I wanna explore ya. A new situation with so much anticipation. Just leave the doubt that you have at the door with your reservations. I hate to leave you early. You know I'm really feeling your vibe. So can we take 30 to 45? Hands in the drop top, put 'em up. Head in the speaker, turn it up. I like the way that we connect when I'm at your place. Burn it up, hot vibe in the tank top.
Damn, okay. Getting it on.
I like the way that we connect when I'm at your place. Burn it up. We're far apart from LA down in Texas. I'ma leave my mark, put a K on your necklace. All you wanna do is get faded, watch Netflix. All I wanna do is coast ride in a Lexus. I like the way you walk.
Damn, okay.
I respect it. How you so stoic in the world so hectic. When they go low, you always say go high. Hop into my whip, we can dip test drive. I hate to leave you.
That was a nice flow. I really liked it.
So can we take 30 to 45? Hands in the drop top, put 'em up. Head in the speaker, turn it up. I like the way that we connect when I'm at your place. Burn it up, hot vibe in the tank top, pull it off. Lost in the dance floor, getting high. I like the way that we connect.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward where we're getting into the content. Like, this is about chemistry. With a bit of a 90s like throwback vibe. tiny bit. So yeah, I don't think it probably not as simple. It's basically his vocal take with like an effect on it of just like the tuning or I forgot what it's called. Anyway, there's like something you can do with vocals just to kind of make it sound like they're higher pitched but still on the right key. So probably just an effect on the voice. But I don't think it's a sample per se, or at least I definitely didn't recognize it. It could be, but it can't place it if it is. His deliveries reminded me of Troy's Sivan a bit. Not keeping comparing to other people. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But I mean, if anything, I would definitely see Troy Sivan as a feature on that one. I'm like, it's the pop element of like the. Like hands to the drop top, put 'em up, da 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 da, turn it up, turn it up. It's that kind of pop writing that makes it sound like Troye Sivan. So I see what you mean by that. That would probably be a great collab. I'd actually love to see that together, or see them two together on a track. That could be really, really interesting. This is a car vibe. I agree. Yeah, I can see why you would say that, but if you're familiar at all with Khalid, it doesn't. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there's a lot of like songs in his discography that align with that type of vibe as well. He's always has enough of that like melodic inclination to pop music to make it really groovy and kind of like catchy. Mostly just his singles. I tried his first album and it was out of me, but love to see how he's grown. Yeah. No, he definitely as an artist, like, and he's relatively young. He's younger than I am. I'm not quite yet 30, and he's a couple of years younger than I am. So, still got plenty of time to evolve as an artist. But already he's doing a great job. Okay, that brings us to the next track of the album, Whenever You're Gone. We all are children. I wouldn't say so, because, like, my system is taking a shot this year. We'll talk about it later. Okay, is this our first ballad of the album? Are we getting hyperpop?
But when you're on your planning, miles away, what should I do?
Okay.
Not yet, yeah. Cause I don't wanna sleep, wanna stay up. If you're not next to me when I wake up, it's just another dream that I made up.
I feel like we're gonna have like a acapella moment, or like just cut up, or not at all. Ooh. So tied up, manic, so tired, fell in love with our dark side. Ride around in your burnt red Eldorado, love for aficionado, east side, drive straight to the west side, Coronado. Hey, this is so much fun. It's almost like a subdued version of hyperpop. Like it's that rhythm, it's the production, but it's like just toned down a little bit.
So about you, all about you.
The harmonies.
So about you, all about you. Been dreaming about you, thinking about you, so about you, all about you. And I can't live without you, breathe without you, sleep without you, die without you, so about you, all about you. Whenever you're gone, sometimes I think too much. Whenever you're gone.
See, this is what I thought we'd have before jumping into the chorus, but
You can't hold me enough now that you're gone. Why are you gone? Whenever you're gone, sometimes I think too much. Whenever you're gone, I'm longing for your touch. The thought of you can't hold me enough now that
I love this.
why are you gone? Yeah, why are you
What I'm about to say is going to sound a little weird, but this is the type of track that I would listen to before going to bed. And yes, it's very high energy, and it does not make sense because usually you want to wind down if you're going to bed. But it has that dreamy quality, that like falling through the sky quality of like fever dream ish, like the hyper pop that just like we were talking about with Twice before, of just like you can imagine like falling in the sky like through the clouds, and it kind of just that dreamy quality. And even though it's really high energy, like very fast BPM, it feels like it's kind of hazy and like messing with your mind a little bit. Anyway, I love this. I loved it. Like da, 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 da. Anyway, the course is everything. Additive, and delicious. I agree. Great words. Great description. Callback. I like it, but probably would hit better live. Similarly to Owe It To You. Well, I see how it is, but also it depends like how comfortable you are with hyperpop in that space, because it can be touch and go depending how you feel and your preferences sonically speaking. But yeah, it is bad to admit I want more more layers, more random sound effects, more melodies. I mean, it's not bad, but we're kind of getting fed at the moment, and we still have quite a few tracks to go through. We're only halfway through the album. But yeah, with this. Hello, Kono. Welcome. I am technically, yes, still reacting. We are currently in the middle of the brand new Khalid album that he released this past Friday after the sun goes down. We're about to head into the second half of the project. But welcome to the stream. I know, the same. That's why I like to think that this would be even better live with backup singers and Khalid riffing at the end. Obviously, yeah, but that's the thing. You know, like that's the beauty of music that evolves in a live format, because it's something to make the songs in the studio, and then you want to get it done and kind of like this is project you want to wrap up. But then when you're doing it over and over again in a live format, then you have an opportunity to explore, to test out things, to find out what you like, and it's always easier to work off of something that already exists than to create something from scratch. So it's nice to see that evolution with the track when it comes to like live performances. I want the end to explode because that chorus is so good. I'm greedy, I guess. That's okay. Who knows? Maybe we may have a couple surprises in the other half of the album. Speaking of which, let's move on to Dumbstruck. And that's really an interesting title for me. Let's see what the production it has. Okay. Hey! Okay. Okay. Not me saying okay, and then he said okay.
gram and I'm elevated. Faded, faded.
Okay.
My hits and we'll never make it. Make it.
Okay.
Dumbstruck, sunroof on a sports truck. Like my windows rolled up. Got me feeling right. Dance on to it.
Ooh, we had a bit of a production element of like ping pong effect. There's really like this comeback of the electronic influence on music right now this year. Thank you, Charlie XCX, for putting it back on the map.
And the way that you changed got me wanting more. I can't deny that
Woo!
nothing like these people make me for. Now it's one more gram and I'm elevated. Faded, faded. Two more hits and we'll never make it.
Damn.
Dumbstruck, sunroof on a sports truck. Got me feeling right. Dance on to it. Hands off of me.
It's like almost a death track. Almost, I feel. I love that throwback, like 80s. Oh, not the locking of the car. The throwback to the 80s synth that we had, well, early 90s as well, maybe. Almost like Miley Cyrus's Endless Summer Vacation album. There were a couple of tracks I also pulled from the same inspiration of like this very pingy type of synth in the production, and kind of a throwback to like the you know, like the party in the clubs in the 90s with like the white tank tops and just like electronic music. Yeah. Hold My Heart for a Ransom is a bar. It is. It is. This is all like, you know, often Khalid writes about having fun and kind of the free-spirited mindset of just enjoying the moment. And this is a classic type of writing that we get from him. No grams. Grams are bad for kids. Don't do them. Don't do them. I'm a sucker for his layers, and the melodies are catchy as fuck. Yeah, the synth as well. Definitely. I'm like, this is a fun. It's the, I want to say it's the fastest that we've ever gotten, I feel. Except there's a thing where, like, from a music theory standpoint, like a lot of the R&B tracks and hip hop tracks are written either at a very high BPM, anywhere between like 140 to 189, like 190-ish. Or they kind of cut in half and they go down to like a high 80, low 90s type of BPM, which is really just kind of the double time equivalent of the high BPM. So it's still mathematically comes out kind of sort of comes out as the same. But this feels like more of a high dance BPM, which that we usually feel, and it's like the cadence that really carries us in that dance music. But that was a fun track. I really, really liked it. We're having something very dance oriented in this album so far that I really enjoy. I do my best to make sure the most accurate timestamps are available in my video descriptions, so that, you know, you can skip the boring parts and head right for the music instead of me talking. Psst. Maybe you didn't know, but I don't get paid for this. Yeah, mostly because of copyright issues. Yay, YouTube. But you know what you can do to support me? Become a member on my YouTube channel. And when you do that, as a bonus, you get access to all my unedited music video reactions, movie reactions, and TV show reactions. That is, if I'm not too embarrassed to share them after filming them. Anyway, you'll see. That brings us to Rendezvous.
Take your phone, I'm silent while I FaceTime you. Ride with me.
Okay.
You my everything, that's on everything. Turn around, I'm trying to see behind slide through. Can we make mistakes and then make them twice?
Okay.
Bad decision, shouldn't feel this right. Can we reconvene and then wonder why?
Much like a very business conversation or meeting. Can we reconvene later and then just wonder why we're meeting up again?
Cause I'm over the boring excuses. It's an ETA when you catch the flight. Oh yeah, keep the pace with my hands on your waist. And
Ooh.
patience is running.
Ooh. Okay, what a surprise.
So let yourself in. Right. Table. Take your phone on silent while I FaceTime you. Right. With me. You could be my everything. That's on everything. Turn around, I'm trying to see behind that. Yeah, you know just how I like that. Right. Table. Come slide through. I know you want me, you're feeling naughty, you can't hide it. Ride me like Autobahn's beyond autopilot. Gnarly, she feel like Marley on an island party inside my bedroom and you're invited.
God damn. Okay. It's really one of those rendezvous.
So thin, so let yourself in. Right. Table, take your phone on silent while I FaceTime you. Right. With me, you could be my everything. That's on everything. Turn around, I'm trying to see behind that. Yeah, you know just how I like that. Right. Table, come slide through.
You say slide through, but I want to say like it's almost like slide in.
Slide through.
Ah. Okay, and a fade out. Interesting. All right. Very interesting production. It's one of those that I kind of sort of didn't expect, but it works for him. It really works. And like we're really getting his vocals and his like the magic in his voice and the style that he has of like the ad libs and playing around with the melody. It's like the R&B feel and touch that we have from his music typically. Like it's kind of really just playing around with yeah, the vocal ability. R-rated Zach. Oh boy. One day we're gonna have a stream where I'm gonna be a full-grown adult. We'll get to know a different side of me. I already immediately, the moment that I finished saying my sentence, I regretted it instantly. Oh Jesus. Okay, so this scratching drum sound that keeps repeating is driving me a little crazy. And the syncopated drums are a nice flavor. Ooh, and not everybody knows what syncopation is. Very interesting. Okay, so you're a music nerd too, huh? Mm-hmm. This is so 2000s. We need this featured with flow. Ooh. You know what? Khalid might just have to do a remix album at this point. Just saying. No, you're free to be grown. When is this stream happening? Well, not anytime soon, to be honest. And also, this is going on YouTube after, so before like the internet, my digital footprint is affected. I need to at least wrap up this project. But he might have come out as have a dominant position in the bedroom, potentially. Who knows? Honestly, not our business to know. Anyway, let's move on to True. Okay.
Take a sleep with me, why don't you fall in my arms?
Ooh.
My only
Ooh, this one I
intention
like a
was to
lot.
heal all your scars. Cause I can't spend another day in the stars if we're on a different frequency and we're 2 worlds apart. Ooh, can't seem to focus
Oh.
when you're away. So stay. Ooh, I'll keep it you, but love, don't lead me astray. No games.
Oh yes, this is hitting right. We're getting a bit of a chant for the chorus.
Windows down as the sun comes up by. Wouldn't wanna lead you blind. You've been more than patient, yeah. So I'm gonna make it right. I get strung up and I panic, but then I come to my senses.
Oh, there was a kind of a tremolo on the panic that he said in his performance. That was like perfect because it's giving that sense of panicking.
So keep my focus when you're away. So stay. I'll keep it you, but love, don't lead me astray. No games.
I can so imagine a moment live where he's like asking the audience to sing it and he's doing the ad-libs over the audience singing that part. And the electronic tones. Ooh.
I do, yeah. I do, yeah.
Oh, this is kind of more of an outro, I think. Yeah, no, there is a part left. Okay. Okay, a breakdown. Interesting. Whoa. Okay. Okay. No, I really like the production on this one. I'm generally speaking a little less fan of a chant like he has it's true that I want you, and like just like chanting it more than singing it, but it makes for a cute moment, especially live. I can totally picture that being such a fun moment. But the rest of it was amazing, like his vocals, the production, very kind of throwback 90s, even maybe early 2000s, maybe a little bit, but definitely strong with that electronic presence on the album so far, and everything sounds like pretty cohesive out of all the tracks we've heard so far. Like we're fitting in the same realm. Like it doesn't feel out of place. There's no track so far that's like, oh, what a unexpected surprise, and like not in a good way, but the bass is dirty. Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, the synths have been impeccable so far in the album. I love them. Okay, I like this choice. Yeah, this song is so cute, actually. The bass has been bassing for the entire album. Exactly. That's it. Okay, video game. There's another minute left. Okay, yeah. Wait. No, don't break. Don't. Well, I guess you didn't have what you wanted. What was the sound they did with better but chopped up? I don't remember. have to listen to it again. From the Sincere album, I think, right? I wanted that last minute to soar with the Sonics and didn't want it to break down like that. The sigh. Well, I mean, it would have been nice to really have like that high note, which we haven't had yet so far in the album. Like a good like belting note. But maybe we'll have it a little later. I'm just sure that we want you. Well, here I am. Oh yeah, better is on Free Spirit. You're right. Wow. I'm starting to confuse things together. But yeah, here I am. Okay, next one. Instant.
Would you be open to me
Whoa.
tonight? I don't know if it makes sense. At least we give things a try.
Yeah, but it's a guitar bass. It's not an actual synth bass.
Would they notice if we're gone away too long? But I wouldn't
Almost like a rock pop sound.
I can feel you look at me, look at you. Love the way that you move. We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers.
Okay.
Would you mind if I did? We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers. If our connection is only just as deep as I know, then is it worth it? The risk of taking you home. Say the memories fade. I hope that you never change.
I'm getting almost like Jonas Brothers from this.
We've been gone away too long. Yeah, I wouldn't fight it if it's this strong. I can feel you look at me, look at you. Love the way that you move. We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers.
I can picture this like driving down the coast in California. Like top down. While the sun is like setting.
Put her in mind. Fight it free is the time. I'll stay here forever with you. Hand in hand stand. Floating off the floor. Through the corridor. Longing is all I can do. Hand in hand stand. I can feel you look at me, look at you. Love the way that you move. We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers. Hand in hand stand. Only us in this bed. Would you mind if I did? We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers. Hand in hand stand.
See, oh, whoop, my bad. See, it's a great track. I love it. It sounds great. The only thing that sort of rubs you the wrong way is the in an instant. We still have like over 30 seconds. What is going on? With like strings. Interesting. And this is kind of the unwinding until you fall asleep. After the long night that you spent out. Whoa, okay. Yeah, as I was saying, the only thing that kind of slightly bothers me is like the in an instant. Like, it sounds, I don't know, I would have made it like, how does it go? We can go to, hold on, let me play it. Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. Okay, hold on.
I can feel you look at me and look at you.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I did? We can go friends to lovers, friends to lovers, friends to lovers.
Like it just, I would have done like something a little more high pitched, like more bold, because it just like pulls me the wrong way. But the rest of it is a great track, closer to what we've had from Khalid in the past, but I really, really appreciated it. We're seeing more of an evolution in his style, not so much of a change in his style, and that's okay. I respect that. Yeah, exactly. My thought exactly. I'm struggling to read on top of it tonight. Woo! I also give him props because most of the songs on this album have bridges. I know. You know what? I didn't say anything, but like all of them have bridges. They have intros and outros. They all are long-ish. Many of them like last almost 4 minutes, although some of them are short. Okay, well actually, you know what? I just picked up 2 that were like that. Never mind. I take that back. But they all have like construction. It's not just jumping into the chorus, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, and then just like chorus out. But they all have like some sort of like flow to them, structurally speaking, and I like it. I like this ending. I do wish the track had a bit more dynamics, whether that was vocally or instrumentally. I see what you mean, like a big like cry battle or like a big note, but that's okay. Momentary Lovers is the next one.
As a youngin' gravitated towards the misfits. Little sweet, little edgy, make it too split.
Okay, we're getting the flow, the Khalid, the rapping Khalid.
And your parents had it getting stupid lit. Time lit. Yeah, since I've seen you last. Time is slipping like the sand in an hourglass. Maybe we could reconnect, we could run it back. I'm running back, shorty, don't get too attached. If you're cool with that, are you cool with that? Do what you say till the sun goes away. Yeah, yeah. Do what you say.
Okay.
You're my baby for the summer. Blue skies, California. You and I, momentary lovers. It always ends so quick, such a bummer. You're my baby
Yeah.
for the summer. Blue skies, California. You and I, momentary lovers. It always ends so quick, such a bummer. I got older, found a fix for the bad ones. And it don't make you a saint if you act one. You're my type, fly, dark and handsome. And you're an air sign, that's why I understand you.
Not the air sign.
Long run, pull me
Oh,
closer,
boy.
don't think about the outcome. Say you care, stay until the season ends. Super rare, I found you and I won't forget. Yeah, yeah, promise that I won't forget. No. Do what you say till the sun goes away.
The vocals on the end,
Do what you say.
yeah.
You're my baby for the summer. Blue skies, California. You and I, momentary lovers. It always ends so quick, such a bummer. You're my baby for the summer. Blue skies, California. You and I, momentary
Okay. Interesting. Well, he does sound different because he's more like rapping than he's singing in the verses of this track. But it does remind me there is a track on Sincere as well that he did the same thing, and I think somebody else was like singing the chorus, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I just don't remember exactly which one, but it's a spoken rather than a sung tone for the verses, which I like because he's got a really really good flow. And although technically this track I feel is like the one so far that I might be inclined to skip a little. It's classic Khalid. I think it's been done before. It's not a bad track. It's just it's one of those that I'm like, if I'm looking really for a vibe specifically, some form of energy that's really to wake me up a little bit more. This is like so chill that I could fall asleep to it in a good way, not in a bad way. But like, if I need a pick me up type of picker upper type of energy, it wouldn't be that track. So having that type of track so far into the album is a risky choice, because depending like a lot of it is like chill and vibey, and if you have too many of them, you can also like stagnate a little, and it's just, you don't want to do that so late in the album because you don't want to lose your audience, your listener. But it's still a good track in and of itself. Imaginary lovers, no, momentary lovers, very real but very temporary apparently. The chopped and screw bit is cool texture to add to this. Yeah, we've had a lot of very interesting textures over the album. A lot of different synths that, you know, are brighter and you know, less like round. I feel like we had a lot of tracks on Sincere that were round and sounded bouncy. This time it's like, it's very bright, it's very like pingy, or just like very present. Holla for the air signs. Well, I am not an air sign, but I guess I understand. I have a specific past with air signs. Can't say that I'm the biggest fan. But that's a story time for another time. Anyway, next track, Yes No Baby. Yeah.
Another sleepless night on the 405, driving to your house. Any minute now, I'll be parked outside and you'll be coming out. Innocent till you pull me in, and I can't pretend that I'm not locked in. This is heaven sent, and it's so
Okay, the rhythmics of it are really good. Yeah.
Now we're on the pier. You act so cavalier, the way you make me wear. We're face to face, and I hear you say we should sell our face.
Whoa, that's a lot of commitment, Khalid.
Then you pull me in, and I can't pretend that I'm not locked in. Heaven sent, and it's so intense. Is this happening? Is this happening? Not worth acting like this. Don't fake.
That almost sounds like a proposal. What are we talking about? chords we're getting. It's almost giving like a Justin Timberlake Timberland type of production. Yes! That falsetto was giving me life. You know what we need to bring back? We need to bring back those dramatic moments in the singing of the pop music that we had late 2000s, early 2010s. Like, you know, when they just would pop off at the end and just create new melodies. Because here's the thing, in terms of production, it's so simple to just like copy and paste the chorus, right? Several times and have it like repeated. But for the sake of time and like money, literally, when producing a track or an album, it's just an easier decision to copy and paste and then add a few ad libs, than to kind of construct this new version of the bridge where the main vocal is completely different, because then that affects the production, it affects the mixing, and it affects the mastering, because we're not talking about the same levels. It's not the same volumes that the artist is singing at. So there's a whole readjusting to be able to, you know, finalize the track with those types of volumes. And so from a technical standpoint, it is more complex to do a song that has more different parts to it. But I miss the drama of it. I miss when they would like pop off and just like sing, and like the Kelly Clarkson, like the dramatic endings of like just building up and like just going all out on last chorus and just belting out like few words per line instead of singing the entire thing. I miss it. We need more of that. But R&B is not like that. R&B is the ad libs. R&B is like taking the same entire line and just like the ending is changing to add like a run. And so we have a huge like R&B influence in music since, I want to say, like 2018, where a lot of the pop music, because pop is not a sound, pop is a trend. It's whatever's current at the moment. So pop has had multiple different sounds, but since 2018 or so, R&B has been like a leading element in pop music on the market. And so we get a lot of those like productions where it's kind of a copy and paste, and we just add ad libs or backup vocals to the chorus to build up on it, but it's not the main vocal track that is like building up, you know? Anyway, enough about me. Loving the track. Yeah, I hear My Love in that track. My Love. Did I miss something? Yeah, I hear the My Love. Oh, My Love. Okay, never mind. I just clicked. Got it. I need more. Finally, the singing. Okay, this might be top 5. I agree. Yes, we need singers. Yes, especially for males, because they just don't do it as much in pop music. I agree. Singing ad libs and counter melodies and going up and down the scale within seconds. We need it back. Kelly's goated for real. I agree. My Love isn't a Justin and Timbo. I clicked after. Okay, and Unknown, you're a Scorpio. That's my ascendant. So I very much understand. Which, by the way, everybody who's in the chat, I know now Spaz and Unknown, we have your signs, but if there's anybody else in the chat, what are your signs? I am curious. Let me know. I want to kind of poll the audience right now. Who's what sign? Erudite, if you're still there, what's your sign? Brandon, if you're still there, what's your sign? I'm like manifesting their presence at the moment. I will say though, and maybe it's gonna cause a little bit of controversy. Yeah, I was about to say it, unknown. Yeah, I was about to share my sign. It might cause a little bit of controversy. I am an Aries. Although technically, the first time that you meet me, like a Scorpio kind of comes off more, but I am Aries, a fire sign, the first of the 12 signs in the cycle. Oh, not the Aquarius, Libra, Pisces are in my top 3, which I don't entirely are not your top 3, are your 3, which I don't entirely get. Okay, Aquarius. So Libra rising, Pisces moon, or Libra moon, Pisces rising? No freaking way, I don't get that vibe. Wait, which vibe? The Scorpio or the Aries? Libra moon. Okay, got it. So Pisces rising. Oh, interesting. I mean, a lot of air presence in your main 3. And Pisces is a dreamer. Pisces is like a bit more emotional, a bit like very aspirational, very like, one day I want to do this. Also creative, artistic, but mostly dreamer. All right, we'll talk maybe about astrology a little more after the album. Next one, Angel Boy. We only have 2 tracks left anyway, but we'll be able to dive deeper into that conversation after. Hey.
I've been playing it loud on the speaker. Poolside and cheap margaritas. Sangria, we drink by the liter. And my life was so wild with you in it. But you showed me the way, you're my teacher. Rose blunts we fill with sativa. Tongue kissing under the
Wish I could lie, but I wrote the song without you.
Treat you like a trophy. I drape you in nice things. Who cares if it's pricey?
Damn, we don't have the same budget.
I owe you, so show me you won't live. Don't let me go, control freak. You give me so sick. And all those other guys, they aren't for me. No,
very nice falsettos, I really like them. Okay, we're getting a bit of the vocals that I wanted to, a bit of the vocals I was talking about before. But it's more like ad-libs in the back, it's not like the main sung track. Once again, the synths are amazing on this project. Yeah, nice little track. I mean, we're still very much on brand for the album, for the track so far. This song doesn't feel like it should be second to the end. I don't know how I feel about this placement. It's a risky placement. It does sound it does sound kind of like the end of an album type of track, a little more like predictable. But theme wise, technically it feels like he's been having a situation with somebody, and so he's way too deep in deep. And so this, I don't know, we'll see. Because then Hurt People, I wonder what this one is about. But it could have been reworked a little bit. Potentially. We'll see. I still don't get how stable his head voice is. I agree. The boy got solid breath control. Head voice is all about like, yeah, head control. Because okay, I might give you an example after. Because I might mess it up, and then that's gonna be stuck in the recording for Khalid, and that's part of my internet history forever. So I'm not gonna do that now. But like, it's really just about breath control and being able to tighten the vocal cords to just like let a specific amount of air out. That's very controlled. But with practice, that's what it is. Sing for us, Christine. Later. Isn't that hold on, Sing for us, Christine, is that how's it called? It's a reference from I'm singing in my brain, I just can't. Oh, I did try Living Proof on camera. But that one's rough. That one's really, really rough. Oh my god, I forgot what the reference is for Sing for Us, Christine. It's Phantom of the Opera. Thank you. The only thing I could envision in my head was Nicole Scherzinger when she did the cover of Phantom of the Opera back in like 2012, I want to say, maybe 2010. And she had like 4 male vocalists who were playing the male counterpart that were coming in. 4 people who played in the Phantom of the Opera at different moments. So I just had that visual. And then I saw the mask, but I could not for the life of me come up with like Phantom of the Opera for some reason or another. Me and Names Tonight, not best friends. But yes, that's exactly, okay, we were aligned. That's what I was thinking of. Also, if you want to check that performance out, great performance on behalf of Nicole Scherzinger, where she did Phantom of the Opera. Amazing vocals live at the Royal Albert Hall in the UK, in London. Great performance. Glad that you got the joke. I couldn't process it. My brain was dumb. Anyway, let's play the last track, Hurt People. Ooh, I feel like we're ending the album on a slower note. Okay.
It wasn't Nirvana, the closest thing to heaven that you can recreate. Losing a father in 2nd grade.
Whoa.
Not many of us relate the same. Tip in your head, hold your breath underwater as you hope for the best. Cause where do you go when you reach the end? And don't have your daddy to hold your hand. Oh, I've known hurt before, hurt before.
Ooh, ouch.
And I know hurt people, hurt people. And you were a roller, caught it by the wind, cause you never felt safe. Hiding the bruises you couldn't share. Under the makeup, it's somewhere there. The sidewalk is pretty. You come from a city that don't miss a beat. Swallowed all of your loneliness. If only someone lent a helping hand, you wouldn't have hurt before, hurt before.
Wow.
You know hurt people,
This is really cinematic.
See, no one wants to poison inside their veins. We all know that the ocean can't stop its waves. And like a wilted flower that loses life, I crawl into my shadow and then I hide. 'Cause I've known hurt before.
What? You're kidding. And we kind of got that build up over the track. Yes, yes, yes! With an outro to close out the album like that? Genius. And not the sound of the waves. Whoa! That is top tier music. That is definitely in the top 3, if not top 2, if not top position in the ranking of the album. That is how you do music, ladies and gentlemen, and the thems. Everybody. Whoa! That is such a twist. And I hold on. There's something that I don't know if he's talking about himself in a third person or talking about his partner, because like it was Nirvana, the closest thing to heaven you can't recreate. Losing your father in 2nd grade, not many of us relate the same. Tipping your head, hold your breath underwater as you hope for the best, because there, where do you want to go when you reach the end and you don't have your daddy to hold your hand? I felt a little personally attacked. I'm not gonna lie. Because as some may know, my father passed away when I was 18. Now this is a little older than 2nd grade, so not the same experience. But I was like, those times, like there's a couple of things that I never had my father to live and to teach me, and I was like, oh, a little called out there. But I've known, heard before, and I know hurt people. And it's funny because, not that I want to make this all about me, but I was bullied in elementary and high school, and I remember specifically one time. Well, no, actually, I don't remember. I remember my mom telling me about this. That one day, I came back saying I had a bad day because this guy, bullied me in elementary school. But then I followed it up with but I understand why he bullies me, because he's not happy at home and he doesn't have a great life with his family. And it must have been around 2nd grade or something like that. Maybe a little more. I want to say maybe more like 6th grade or something. But all this to say that yes, people hurt people. But so that as a topic, I was did not expect that to kind of pop up, right? I thought it would be more like a hurt people, oh, we're all hurt as this, like, as a group of people, like we just like keep dating and we hurt each other and whatever. But no, hurt people, damn. And also the production on this track, that kind of build up over time, the elements that kind of step in one at a time and create like this build up, has insane with the whole how's it called, the type of synth that no, I'm forgetting all my words. What is going on? The arpeggio that we had that sounded like stars in the back as well. Whoa. That is going to be in my top tracks of the album for sure. What a moment. What a moment. Yeah, no, didn't expect the daddy issues to come at the end. I don't appreciate this. The song is becoming a personal attack and I don't like it. Okay, so we are 2 victims from the personal attacks. 2 victims. Same gonna lie. 3 victims. This is the outro I needed. The album is called After the Sun Goes Down. It felt like dancing until the sun comes up. Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ads interrupted me through the ending. I'm so sorry. That's a terrible timing. Why couldn't the ads happen while I was on break? Anyway. I don't know much, but I think Khalid never really knew his birth father, so it could be about him or somebody he knows. Potentially. Def top 3 or 5. Def. Yeah, no. One of the best tracks of the album for sure. By far. Shout out to us in the Dead Dads Club. I shouldn't be laughing. And you know what? Unfortunately, it's a common thing amongst my group of friends. There are 3 sisters that are my friends. Their dad died. 3 other sisters that are my friends. Their dad died. One who didn't know her dad for like many, many years. Like he left a portrait. Another guy whose dad left a portrait only came back a couple of years ago. And he never really knew his dad before that. One who also had a gone dad that just left when she was like 2 or maybe 3 and never came back. Yeah, we got like very few healthy and alive dads in the group, so we kind of all share dad. We pick dads and we share them. Anyway, okay, I need to stop talking about that. But After the Sun Goes Down, the album, what a ride that was. Some surprises, some less surprises, and like I said earlier, I want to say that like Khalid really had an evolution. It wasn't a change up, right? But he definitely was able to. Well, actually, one thing that I noticed in Angel Boy was that he was using pronouns to really specifically describe like the guy that was his romantic interest. But the funny thing about that is, I feel, if I remember correctly, that previously in his music, he didn't really have, or he didn't ever refer to specific pronouns except for when he was talking about the other boy, in a sense where he would say like, yeah, the person that you're flirting with, he's blah 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 blah, which does not give any inclination as to whether or not the romantic interest is leaning towards a gender. But this time we actually had specifics. Like we had nouns that really spoke about the identities of the 2 people in the relationship or in the situation. So it was nice to have that liberty, or to see that liberty in the lyrics. Because I feel like otherwise he was always saying like you and never referring to like he or she specifically, if I remember correctly. That being said, overall, I think it's a really, really good album. There's definitely so many bops, and it's one of those like albums where I can easily run through it, like listen from top to bottom. Like I said, the only track that I might be inclined to potentially skip is Momentary Lovers, but like, I mean, we have great tracks throughout the entire project that really keep the project alive. It is R&B coded in the sense where with R&B they can tend to fall into like more of a mid-tempo approach, and sometimes too many mid-tempo back to back, or of a similar tempo back to back, can create a little bit of monotony that can bore certain people. But all of the productions sounded like complex and rich and full. His vocals are great. Really enjoy his writing as per usual. Like, honestly, just a very solid staple in Khalid's discography, and a really, really good project. And hopefully that people kind of pick up on it, especially with the little couple of tracks. Like, it was very pop leaning. I think the most pop leaning project so far. We had dance sounds, we had electronic sounds, hyper pop. So we had a bit more of a diversity, I feel like, when it comes to sounds in this album as opposed to other projects in the past. But honestly, I loved it. I really, really loved it. I really had a great time, and there's so many of them that I can't wait to go back to and listen to again. So yeah, great project by Khalid, After the Sun Goes Down. Great release. Loved it. And the aesthetics are amazing, by the way, for this era and what he's put out. Love it. Not too shabby of an album. I want to play this again and sit with it longer. Evolution is still growth. I agree. Absolutely. I think this is Khalid's best album so far as a full project. I would be inclined to say that, definitely. Do you think it's his best or his most cohesive album? I wouldn't, like, sonically, I wouldn't say like the most cohesive album. I think that Free Spirit was really, really cohesive sonically, but I think that this is his best album, just growth wise and like energy and writing, performance, and just, yeah, I feel like there's something a little deeper about this album that I really appreciate a lot more. There's something a little more thought through, and maybe a little more linear storyline wise between the tracks as well. Huh. You're still here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I guess you're really, really patient. Or weird. I don't know which one I prefer. Anyway. Enjoy. Are you enjoying the video so far? Amazing! I wouldn't know because I pre-recorded this a long time ago. But you know how you can let me know? Like the video, please? If you're not too sick of me by now and still want to get to know me better, I'm available on social media. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Tinder, on Bumble. Wait, wrong crowd. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, you know what I mean. If I misspoke during the video, I blame that on the fact that English is not my mother tongue. I've only spoken English since I was like 7. It's not my fault if my parents chose to teach me French first.